I think the great part about the East Asia Super League is, it's creating that avenue for these top clubs, whether it's in the CBA or the PBA or even the KBL in Korea, for these teams, and of course the teams in Japan, to compete at a high level. And it's something that hasn't happened in this region, probably ever.
Evening sports fans, and welcome to another episode of Ballerific, featuring pro hoop stars from across East Asia. Thank you for joining us as we get up close and personal with some of the region's top ballers. Ballerific is brought to you by East Asia Super League, the premier pro basketball competition this side of the Pacific. My name is Olin. I'm joined by Banjo Albano. Our first guest, he was a standout at the University of Arkansas, a former slam dunk champion in NCAA, was drafted 39th pick overall in 2008 by NBA Draft by Chicago Bulls, had stopped in Lithuania, Russia, Israel, Turkey before finding a home in Chinese Basketball Association's Guangdong Southern Tigers, which he's led to back-to-back championships these past 2 years with an impressive 102-8 win-loss ratio. He's getting the reigning finals most valuable player of the Chinese Basketball Association. Everybody, please welcome Sonny Weems. Sonny, thanks for joining us.
Man, thanks for having me. Good to be here.
Joining Sonny tonight is no stranger to PBA playoff. He's a six-time PBA champion, 2003 PBA Rookie of the Year, MVP of 2011, and one of the PBA's 40 greatest players. Jimmy Alapag. What's up, Jim?
What's up, Ben? Good to see you, man.
Jump over to Jimmy. So, Jim, much of your basketball journey has been chronicled. But with Sonny here and some of your fans that might not have heard the story yet, do you mind sharing your journey from California out to East Asia?
I took the scenic route. I wasn't a big time recruit in high school. That growth spurt that Sonny had never came my way. At least not in that way. Out of high school, went Division III, then went JUCO, and then finally finished at Division II. And that's when the interest started, here in Manila. And, eventually found my way and came out in 2002, working out with the national team. Got hurt in my first game, had to go back to the States, worked out back home, played on a few touring teams in Mexico. And then finally made my way back in 2003, got drafted, and then, the rest is history. Thankful to have, played 14 years, and, looking back to where the journey started, it's been a long journey, but I'm thankful.
You were one of the assistant coaches for Samuel Bierman last year in the PBA, being one of the teams invited in the East Asia Super League Perfect 12. Give us your thoughts on the tournament in general, and what you think about the type of competition, how it's beneficial for your team.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously San Miguel here in the Philippines is always competing for a championship. And, I think the great part about the East Asia Super League is, it's creating that avenue for these top clubs, whether it's in the CBA or the PBA or even the KBL in Korea, for these teams, and of course the teams in Japan, to compete at a high level. And it's something that hasn't happened in this region, probably ever. So to see all these great players and to have that platform to not only showcase what they can do in their respective country, but throughout the region. There's obviously a huge following of basketball, and it's only continued to grow, in the almost 20 years that I've been here in the Philippines, all over the region. So it's an exciting time for sure.
So, Sonny, we want to ask you, as someone who's played all over the world, you've seen pretty much everything in terms of different players, coaches, systems. Tell us a little bit about what you think East Asia Super League can bring to the region and how it can elevate the sport.
Maybe East Asia can bring to the basketball world is you get a chance to, really see the basketball fan rise in different parts of the world.
Well, in 2021, there's potential for, at the East Asia Super League and potential for seeing all these different regions. Is that something you'd want your team to compete in? As just
for
going
sure.
up best?
For sure, man. I wish we can plan on, it depends on every situation. But if the opportunity presents itself, I'm hoping that, our team could represent the CBA.
About your off the court passion.
Sunday Day Media is a platform where all athletes can come to as a community. We can share ideas. But some guys, they want to travel to China. Some guys, they want to travel to Korea. You know, you want to share those different ideas of where to eat. You know, where restaurants, what are the best restaurants to go to. You know, where are the best gyms to work out at. And we're using that platform to bring this circle of athletes into a bigger family.
Definitely, that's awesome. Keeping everyone connected.
Yeah, keep one every cake because basketball is a small world, man. You know, it's millions of fans around the world, but it's not that many athletes. And I think as a unit, I think as you know, international players throughout the world, you know, because some players end up in China, some players end up in Korea, some players end up in European. I think it's a big factor, and I think we can all help each other if we all use one platform to, you know, to send out information, to highlight guys' careers and what they're going on in different countries.
Jimmy, you know, your wife LJ, she's a big time celebrity in the Philippines. You know, both of you guys have this growing family, and you know, recently you launched your YouTube show. You talk to us about, you know, family and the show and how that's bringing you guys together.
Yeah, you know, the channel is actually my wife's idea, but you know, again, having been here in the Philippines for you know, for a long time now, and obviously she has her following from her acting career, you know, and it just allows us to connect with fans, you know, especially nowadays with the social media outlets. It gives them a little bit of a background to see, you know, what we go through on a weekly basis with our family and our growing family, especially now with number 4 on the way.
Like you mentioned on social media, you know, you show your kids there, you know, participating in different sports, whether it's taekwondo or dance.
Yeah.
Do you want any of them to follow your footsteps? And how would Jimmy Alapag be when the day comes that, you know, you're on the sidelines watching your kids compete?
You know, honestly, Banjo, I just want my kids to find whatever it is that they love and whatever they're passionate about. I know for me, you know, I fell in love with the game when I was young, and even all the way up to the day I retired. You know, the game it was always fun, and I love the competitiveness. I love the work, you know, all those different aspects. And so with my kids, if it's something that they follow, obviously, you know, I'll be there to support them along with my wife. But you know, if they find their passion in something else, you know, I'm completely okay with that too. You know, they got to find their own way and just know that they got our love and support. So, you know, we'll see in the years to come.
You're a family man yourself. You know, we know you have a special relationship with your daughter. I believe her nickname is Ladybug, or you guys have nicknames for each other, Ladybug. Do you see her, you know, following in your sister's footsteps and your footsteps of being a pro basketball player?
Man, she has a great personality, you know, and I think she only likes basketball because of me, you know, and I think that's what. And you know, the good thing, it's a good thing and a bad thing, you know, because she loves to watch the game, she loves to watch me play, but it's a bad thing because it takes a lot of time from her, you know, and I don't think she really likes that, and I don't think she really enjoys me, you know, being all the way across the world, and she has to go to school and all that, you know. But we do our best. You know, I talk to her every day, I FaceTime her every day, and man, if she does, I don't really care what she does. You know, it's, you know, my job as a father is, you know, always be there to support her, no matter what she chooses. You know, I really hope she doesn't choose basketball, you know, but it's really, it's really up to her though. You know, it's really up to her. She's really into tennis, and she's really an athlete. She loves track and field. So I think she'd be more keen to, you know, to work out for those, but I don't think she'd be quick to pick up a basketball.
Okay, cool. That's a wrap, guys. Thanks for your time. We'll let you guys go. Appreciate it.
I'm good, man. Y'all have a good night.
Hey,
thanks.
Congrats again, man. Keep
man,
going.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get one more for sure.
Hey, man. Keep on going, man. Keep flying.
For sure, man. Appreciate it, man. All right, see you.
You say it, guys.